Whispers to Your Soul by James Keneth. Introduction. Embracing the Power of Acclamation. Welcome to Whispers to Your Soul, an audiobook crafted to guide you through the transformative power of acclamation, the profound act of openly expressing praise and approval. Life today, filled with digital noise and endless distraction, often leaves us disconnected from what truly matters: meaningful connection, inner fulfillment, and a sense of purpose. This audiobook isn't about quick fixes or self-level solution. It's about diving into the deep core of human connection, understanding the power of words, and using them as a tool to uplift yourself and others. Why acclamation matters. Acclamation is not just about complimenting someone or offering kind words. It's a force that can shift perspective, heal wounds, and build bridges where walls once stood. I believe this practice has the power to transform not only our individual lives, but also the relationship we hold dear and the communities we are a part of. Acclamation is about recognizing, vocalizing the value in yourself and others, a practice that fosters mutual growth and understanding. As I explored this concept, I realized that so much of the self-help world is focused inward, emphasizing personal affirmation and internal dialogues. But there's another equally powerful path, the outward expression of acclamation. My approach focuses on teaching you how to direct this energy outward to celebrate others in a way that uplifts you too. A practical research-based guide. This audiobook is grounded in research and informed by real-life stories and examples. For instance, psychological studies have demonstrated that expressing praise and acknowledgement can significantly enhance mental well-being, strengthen relationships, and even improve workplace productivity. However, I also discovered that many people struggle with giving or receiving praise due to insecurity, social norms, or a fear of vulnerability. To ensure this audiobook is practical, I've blended these insights with actionable strategies and relatable narratives. My aim is to make this journey not only enlightening, but also deeply personal and relevant to your everyday life. Through this audiobook, you will learn how to express praise and acknowledgement in a way that feels authentic and impactful. Discover how to overcome the discomfort or resistance that often accompanies giving or receiving compliments. Explore how the power of acclamation can heal fractured relationships, foster deeper connections, and enhance your self-worth. Gain tools to build a culture of praise within your personal and professional circles. Begin to see yourself in a new light, one that embraces your strength and celebrates your growth. What makes this audiobook unique? Unlike other self-help resources, this audiobook goes beyond affirmation and internal positivity. It encourages you to look outward, to connect with the people around you in ways that are genuine and transformative. It's not just about personal success, it's about creating ripple effects that touch lives beyond your own. Chapter Summaries. Chapter 1. The Essence of Acclamation. In this chapter, we explore the roots of acclamation and why it's so much more than simply giving compliments. I'll walk you through the history and psychology behind this practice, showing how it's been a cornerstone of human interaction for centuries. Chapter 2. The Psychology of Praise. Research reveals that praising others triggers a release of dopamine, the feel-good chemical, in both the giver and the receiver. This chapter dives into the science behind why we thrive on acknowledgement and how acclamation can reshape your brain to focus on positivity and connection. Chapter 3. Acclamation in a Modern World. Navigating the complexities of the modern era, where much of our communication happens online, poses unique challenges. In this chapter, I'll guide you on how to offer genuine praise in digital interactions and why authenticity is key. Chapter 4: Authenticity in Expression. How do you ensure your acclamation is sincere? This chapter focuses on the art of meaningful praise, teaching you how to move beyond surface level compliments to create truly impactful moments. Chapter 5: Breaking Barriers to Praise. Many of us hesitate to praise others because of fear, insecurity, or past experiences. In this chapter, I'll help you identify and dismantle these barriers, empowering you to embrace vulnerability as a strength. Chapter 6: The Ripple Effect of Acclamation. A single act of praise can inspire a chain of reaction. This chapter examines how acclamation can create a culture of positivity in families, workplaces, and communities, turning small acts into big transformations. Chapter 7: Acclamation as a Tool for Personal Growth. Did you know that praising others can boost your own self-esteem? Here, we'll explore how the practice of outward acclamation reflects back on you, enhancing your confidence, resilience, and overall sense of self-worth. Chapter 8: Sustaining a Life of Acclamation. In the final chapter, I'll share strategies for integrating acclamation into your daily routine. From setting reminders to practicing mindfulness, these tools will help you make acclamation a natural and consistent part of your life. This audiobook is not just about learning, it's about transforming. By the end of Whispers to Your Soul, you will be equipped by the tools and insights to build a life enriched by the power of acclamation. Whether you're looking to deepen your relationships, boost your confidence, or create a more positive environment, this journey will guide you every step of the way. So, take a deep breath, open your heart, and let the whispers of this audiobook resonate with your soul. Together, we'll explore how the simple act of recognizing and praising others can unlock doors you never knew existed. Let's begin. Chapter 1: The Essence of Acclamation. In this opening chapter, we embark on a journey to uncover the profound significance of acclamation, the act of openly expressing praise and approval. This practice, deeply rooted in human history, holds transformative potential for our personal lives and the communities we inhabit. The historical roots of acclamation. Acclamation has been a cornerstone of human interaction for centuries, serving as a means to express collective approval and unity. In ancient societies, public expression of praise were integral to communal decision-making and the reinforcement of social bonds. For instance, in early 19th century Europe, public interactions between rulers and the populace gained performative significance, with acclamation playing a pivotal role in political and social spheres. The psychological impact of praise. Delving into psychological dimensions, acclamation significantly influences both the giver and the receiver. Expressing sincere praise can trigger the release of dopamine, the feel-good neurotransmitter, in both parties, fostering a sense of well-being and strengthening interpersonal connection. This mutual reinforcement underscores the power of positive social interaction in enhancing mental health. However, the nature of praise is crucial. Research indicates that the type and amount of praise children receive are critical factors in their psychological development. Excessive or insincere praise during formative years can lead to inflated sense of self-worth, potentially contributing to narcissistic traits. Conversely, Balanced and sincere praise fosters healthy self-esteem and resilience. Acclamation in modern communication. In today's digital age, the dynamics of acclamation have evolved, especially with the advent of social media platforms. These platforms serve as arenas for public approval, where likes, shares, and comments function as modern forms of acclamation. While these can democratize the expression of praise, it also raises concern about authenticity and the potential for superficial validation. Studies have examined how social media platforms facilitate political acclamation, influencing public mood and opinion. The instantaneous nature of these platforms amplifies the reach of acclamatory expression, but also necessitates a critical examination of their impact on genuine human connection. The dual nature of praise. It's essential to recognize that praise can have both positive and negative effects depending on its delivery and context. While sincere and well-placed acclamation can boost self-esteem and motivation, insincere or excessive praise may lead to dependency on external validation or even foster narcissistic tendencies. For example, research has shown that inflated praise can backfire, particularly in children with low self-esteem, leading them to avoid challenges due to fear of failure. This paradox highlights the importance of delivering praise that encourages growth and resilience, rather than fostering a fixed mindset. Acclamation as a tool for social cohesion. Beyond individual interactions, acclamation plays a vital role in building and maintaining social cohesion. By openly expressing approval and appreciation, we contribute to a culture of positivity and mutual respect. This practice can bridge divides, foster inclusivity, and strengthen the fabric of our communities. In educational settings, for instance, the strategic use of praise has been shown to enhance student motivation and engagement. When educators provide effort-focused praise, it encourages a growth mindset, leading students to embrace challenges and persist in the face of difficulties. Practical applications of acclamation. To harness the power of acclamation effectively, consider the following practices. Be specific. Instead of general statements like "good job," offer detailed praise that acknowledges specific actions or qualities, such as, "I appreciate how diligently you worked on this project." Ensure authenticity. Genuine praise resonates more deeply. Reflect on the individual's efforts and achievement to provide heartfelt acclamation. Encourage growth. Focus on praising efforts and strategies rather than inherent abilities. This approach promotes a growth mindset and resilience. Balance praise. Avoid overpraising, which can lead to dependency on external validation. Strive for a balanced approach that fosters intrinsic motivation. Conclusion. Acclamation, when practiced thoughtfully, holds the potential to transform our interactions and relationships. By understanding its historical roots, psychological impacts, and practical applications, we can harness this powerful tool to foster personal growth and strengthen the bonds within our communities. As we continue this journey, we'll delve deeper into the meaning of acclamation, exploring how to implement it effectively in various aspects of our lives. Chapter 2. The Psychology of Praise. In this chapter, we delve into the fascinating science of why praise is such a powerful force in human interaction. By understanding the psychological underpinnings, you'll gain deeper insight into how acclamation influences the brain, shapes behavior, and strengthens relationships. The neuroscience of acclamation. Every time we give or receive praise, our brain releases dopamine, a neurotransmitter that plays a central role in feelings of pleasure and motivation. This is why a simple "well done" can instantly uplift someone's mood. Neuroscientists have found that this dopamine response not only makes us feel good but also reinforces the behavior being praised. For example, studies show that employees who receive regular, genuine praise from their supervisors are more likely to be engaged and productive in their roles. This is because the brain associates the positive reinforcement with the effort put into task, creating a cycle of motivation and reward. Harvard Business Review 2019. However, it's not just about the giver of praise. The receiver's brain also experiences similar positive effects. This mutual dopamine boost creates a unique bond between the two, strengthening trust and comradeship. Acclamation and emotional health. On an emotional level, praise taps into our intrinsic needs for acknowledgement and belonging. Psychologist Abraham Maslow included this in his famous hierarchy of needs, emphasizing that esteem gained through recognition and respect is essential for psychological well-being. Acclamation satisfies these needs in profound ways. For instance, a study published in the Journal of Personality and Social Psychology found that children and adults alike experience greater happiness and self-esteem when they receive specific, sincere praise for their efforts. This highlights the importance of making praise effort-oriented rather than outcome-based. Effort versus outcome-based praise. A key insight from modern psychology is the distinction between effort-based and outcome-based praise. When we focus on praising effort, "You worked so hard on that project," we encourage a growth mindset, as popularized by psychologist Carol Dweck. In contrast, outcome-based praise, such as "you are so smart," can unintentionally foster a fixed mindset where individuals may shy away from challenges to protect their perceived intelligence or talent. Effort-based praise, on the other hand, motivates people to embrace challenges and view failures as opportunities to grow. Why praise feels uncomfortable for some. Despite its benefits, many people struggle to give or receive praise. Culturally, some societies place a higher value on humility and reserve, leading individuals to downplay or deflect compliments. Others may view praise with skepticism, interpreting it as flattery or manipulation. From a psychological perspective, discomfort with praise often stems from low self-esteem or a fear of vulnerability. If someone doesn't feel worthy of acknowledgement, praise can trigger feelings of discomfort or even imposter syndrome. Practical tip: to overcome these, start by acknowledging your own worth. Practice accepting compliments with a simple "thank you" rather than deflecting them. Giving praise also becomes easier when you approach it with genuine intent, focusing on the person's efforts or impact rather than exaggerating their qualities. The dark side of praise. Not all praise is created equal. When used insincerely or manipulatively, praise can backfire. For example, a workplace study found that employees who perceived praise as insincere or tied to ulterior motives became disengaged over time. Likewise, in relationships, excessive or exaggerated praise can create pressure to maintain unrealistic standards. This underscores the importance of authenticity. Acclamation should always come from a place of sincerity and mindfulness. How to craft impactful praise. 1. Be specific. Vague compliments like "good job" don't resonate as deeply as specific ones like "I admire how you handled that tough situation with patience and creativity." 2. Focus on effort. Highlight what the person did to achieve their results, reinforcing the value of perseverance. 3. Personalize your praise. Tailor your words to the individual, reflecting their unique strengths and contributions. 4. Make it timely. The closer the praise is to the action, the more meaningful and impactful it will be. The ripple effect of praise in relationships. When practiced consistently, praise has a ripple effect that extends beyond the immediate interaction. Couples who on a regular basis express appreciation for one another report higher levels of satisfaction and trust in their relationships. Parents who use praise to reinforce positive behavior in children often see long-term improvements in their kids' emotional and social development. In professional settings, teams that cultivate a culture of praise often experience stronger collaboration and morale. This is because acclamation fosters an environment of mutual respect and recognition. A personal reflection. Through my own experiences and interactions, I've seen how transformative praise can be. I've watched hesitant individuals bloom with confidence after being sincerely acknowledged. I've witnessed strained relationships mended by a few heartfelt words of appreciation. Praise isn't just about boosting morale. It's about creating connection, fostering growth, and building a world where people feel seen and valued. Conclusion. The psychology of praise reveals a simple yet profound truth. Our words carry immense power. By understanding how praise influences the brain, shapes emotional health, and impacts relationships, we can handle this power with intention and authenticity. As we move into the next chapter, we'll explore how to navigate complexities of acclamation in today's fast, often impersonal world. Together, we learn how to make praise not just a habit, but a way of life. Chapter 3. The Art of Giving Praise. Praise, when given thoughtfully, becomes an art. A deliberate act of uplifting someone's spirit and reinforcing their value. In this chapter, we explore how to master this art, ensuring that our words of affirmation leave a lasting positive impact. Understanding the language of praise. At its core, praise is a form of communication, and like any language, its effectiveness depends on the tone, timing, and sincerity of delivery. Studies show that people respond better to praise that feels personal and genuine rather than generic and careless. For example, saying, "Your creativity in solving that problem was remarkable," carries far more weight than a vague, "great job." Specificity signals that you've paid attention and that your praise is rooted in genuine appreciation. Sincerity versus flattery. The line between sincere praise and flattery can be thin but significant. Flattery often comes across as exaggerated or insincere, whereas true acclamation acknowledges real effort or qualities. Research from the Journal of Social Psychology highlights that flattery, when perceived as manipulative, can damage trust rather than build it. Sincere praise, on the other hand, enhances relational bonds and fosters a sense of mutual respect. Practical insight. Before praising, ask yourself, what do I truly admire about this person's action or character? Avoid overusing superlatives like amazing or incredible unless they truly fit the situation. Timing matters. Catch the moment. Praise is most impactful when delivered close to the event or action being acknowledged. Neuroscientists explain this phenomena as the recency effect, where our brain retains and responds more strongly to recent effects. For instance, praising a team member immediately after they present a well-researched idea not only boosts their confidence but also reinforces the desired behavior for future tasks. Waiting too long might dilute the effect or make it feel like an afterthought. The role of nonverbal cues. Words are powerful, but nonverbal communication can amplify their impact. A warm smile, direct eye contact, or a genuine handshake adds layers of sincerity to your praise. Psychologist Albert Mehrabian's research suggests that 93% of communication is nonverbal, emphasizing the importance of aligning your tone and body language with your words. A mismatch, like a monotone voice with enthusiastic words, can undermine the authenticity of your praise. Cultural sensitivity in acclamation. The way praise is received varies across cultures. In some cultures, overt expression of praise may be embraced and celebrated, while in others, humility and reserve may lead people to downplay compliments. A 2020 cross-cultural study found that Western cultures often favor explicit praise, while many Eastern cultures value significance and implicit acknowledgement. Being aware of this nicety allows us to tailor our approach to praise in a way that respects cultural preferences. Practical tip: when giving praise to someone from a different cultural background, observe their response and adapt your approach accordingly. If they seem uncomfortable with verbal praise, consider expressing your appreciation through actions such as a thoughtful note or gesture. Praise in leadership and mentorship. Leaders and mentors wield praise as a tool to inspire and motivate. Effective leaders understand that recognition is not just about celebrating results, but also about valuing the journey. For instance, a 2019 workplace study found that teams with leaders who regularly acknowledged their efforts reported 31% higher productivity and 24% lower turnover rates. Praise in these contexts becomes a catalyst for fostering loyalty and enthusiasm. Practical insight. Use praise to highlight progress, not just outcomes. Recognizing milestones along the way encourages persistence. Pair praise with constructive feedback to maintain a balance between encouragement and growth. Personalized praise. Knowing the individual. Generic praise might surface in passing, but personalized praise leaves a deeper mark. Understanding someone's unique qualities, strengths, and values enables you to craft praise that resonates personally. For example, for a meticulous colleague, I admire how detail-oriented you were in compiling that report. For a creative friend, your innovative touch in this project truly stood out. Taking the time to personalize praise shows that you value the person for who they are, not just what they do. Practical ways to build a culture of praise. 1. Lead by example. Make praise a regular part of your interactions, inspiring others to do the same. 2. Encourage peer-to-peer praise. In team setting, encourage colleagues to acknowledge one another's efforts. 3. Celebrate small wins. Recognize everyday achievements, not just major milestones. 4. Practice gratitude. Expressing gratitude reinforces a mindset of appreciation and abundance. The ripple effect of thoughtful praise. The effect of praise often extends far beyond the immediate moment. When someone feels genuinely valued, they are more likely to pay it forward, creating a ripple effect of positivity. This ripple can strengthen relationships, uplift communities, and even influence larger societal dynamics. Imagine a parent praising a child for their kindness, prompting the child to show more empathy towards others. Or consider a manager recognizing an employee's creativity, inspiring the entire team to think outside the box. Praise in its purest form has the power to spark a chain of reaction of good. Conclusion: mastering the art of giving praise is about more than just offering kind words. It's about intentionally uplifting those around you. By being specific, timely, and sincere, and tailoring our praise to the unique qualities of the individual, we can create a world where people feel seen, valued, and inspired. As we move on into the next chapter, we'll shift focus on the other side of the coin, the often overlooked skill of receiving praise with grace and humility. Let's explore how embracing acknowledgement can be just as transformative as giving it.